Well, we now know that Juul, a leading vape company, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to fund youth programming. In a Capitol Hill hearing, Juul executives were grilled on the company's role in this youth vaping epidemic, and students testified that a Juul representative told them the product was totally safe. Caleb Mintz was one of those students who testified. He's with us now, along with Meredith Berkman, co-founder, Parents Against Vaping. Thank you both so much for being with us. Caleb, I want to ask you, how expansive is the vaping problem, and how did what you saw, the program that was given by the Juul representative, affect what was happening at your school and the students?
So I would say that the Juul problem, you can go to any social group in any school and at least one kid will be juuling. I don't think it's specific to a certain group like risk takers or rebels. I think really any group has at least one kid, and a lot of kids at my school were previously a little unsure about the health effects of vaping, but after the presentation we received, I think a lot of kids were now believe that they could juul without consequences.
Okay, so Meredith, I want to listen with you to what a company executive had to say about their intention for these programs that they took to schools.
We have never marketed to kids. All of these educational efforts were intended to keep youth from using the product.
Have you ever heard of a company spending thousands and thousands of dollars to keep people from using their product? Does that answer fly with you, is my question.
Those are lies, and the company knows it. The problem for Juul is that they've gotten caught. They've been caught out, and they've been slammed in Congress for targeting our kids. I mean, we testified at the first day of these oversight subcommittee hearings this past week, and there were other experts who testified specifically about the marketing, and the Juul executive, the Juul co-founders, literally studying the enormous archive of early cigarette advertising. Remember, Juul is a company that is more than 30% owned by Altria, the parent company of Philip Morris. So it is literally big tobacco 2.0, and all of the things they've been doing, preying on kids. Another woman testified that they had gone onto tribal land, offering free products to Native American tribal leaders, preying on vulnerable populations. That is straight out of Big Tobacco's playbook. But Juul's targeting of kids, another thing that came out is that they had actually funded a summer camp for kids from 3rd grade to 12th grade. So the flavors that Juul put out there that are so popular that they claim they've taken out of retail stores, yet I bought mango pods in 2 separate stores in a 1-block radius, and you can do that all over the country. It's for kids.
Okay. Caleb Mintz and Meredith Berkman, I'm sorry we're out of time. Thank you so much for being with us and talking to us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.